يا شبابا قد أنابا وإلى الله استجاب.
بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم والصلاة والسلام على نبينا محمد وعلى آله وصحبه أجمعين أما بعد. Brothers in Islam, today inshallah we will quickly have a look at the life of a very famous tabi'i. Indeed, a man and a scholar that devoted his life to divine worship. This man, this tabi'i, was known to fear Allah the most during his times. Allah used him as a reminder to the people of all times. Ever since this tabi'i was a young boy, he obeyed his Lord. He learned Islam on the hands of Abdullah ibn Mas'ud, the companion of the Prophet ﷺ. Ibn Mas'ud said to him once, to this Rabia, he said, "O Abu Yazid, if only the Prophet Muhammad sallallahu alayhi wasallam saw you, he would certainly have loved you." This man, brothers in Islam, happens to be Rabia ibn Khuthaym. The reason why I chose to talk about this person in particular is that we get to know his good actions, also to follow in his footsteps, and to see how great, and to see his great determination and persistence. Allah says in Surah Yusuf, indeed in their stories there is a lesson for man of understanding. Brothers in Islam, the very first thing we know about Rabi' ibn Khuthaym is that he would lower his gaze and not look at haram. He would always lower his gaze. He would not look at haram or woman throughout his life. Brothers in Islam, letting your eyes loose, right and left, brings fitna to yourself and to others. How many pious men and women ruined their ibadah because of what they see or look at? How many young men and women that once worshipped Allah left the path of Islam and committed illegal sexual intercourse because of the things they watch? Verily, the eye is the mirror of the heart. The eye is the mirror of the heart. So when a slave lowers his gaze, automatically the heart lowers or shuts down their desires and will. But when the person lets loose his eyes towards rude images, rude magazines, towards women, the heart lets loose the desires and wants. By this, brothers in Islam, by this, the person becomes occupied with these images that turn him away from his Lord and the hereafter. The pious predecessors went to extremes into lowering their gazes or their eyes. They feared the fitna and the punishment that follows it. One time, a group of women passed by Rabia, passed by this tabi'i. So when they came close to him, he tilted his head towards his chest until the woman thought that he was blind. Then they started to seek refuge in Allah from being blind. On another occasion, it was said to Rabia, "Why don't you sit with the people on the footpath? Why don't you sit with people on the footpath?" He said, "I fear that I will be unable to lower my gaze or return the salams." This is how Rabi' was. Would not look at haram, would not look at women. He safeguarded his heart that was nourished for years with iman and taqwallah. So where are those youngsters today in regards to this good action of lowering the gaze every time a woman passes by? Where are those that watch pornography or woman magazines in regards to this wonderful action of lowering the gaze? How about those that watch movies, films, and song clips? Did they forget to lower their gazes? Or they don't care about what Allah says? This is a lesson. This is a lesson from Rabia to all Muslims to lower their gazes when passing by a woman or haram. The second thing, brothers in Islam, we know about Rabia, this tabi'i, was that he never looked at other people's faults. He never ever looked at other people's faults or deficiencies. Not even once. All the time, this tabi'i was too busy, occupied, looking at his own mistakes and errors. Like what Allah the Almighty says in Surah Al-Mu'minun, verse 3, and those who turn away from al-laghu, dirty, false, evil, vain talk, falsehood, and all that Allah has forbidden. One day, it was said to Rabia, Ya Aba Yazid, why don't you vilify others? Why don't you talk about others? He said, Wallahi, I am not happy with myself. He said, Wallahi, I am not happy with myself. His mistakes and his life. Then he continued to say, verily, people became worried about other people's mistakes and sins while they forgot theirs. Brothers in Islam, this is a lesson from Rabia to all Muslims that let their tongues loose on others, that vilify or speak about others. Always worry about yourself. Don't worry about others. If you want, advise others in a nice way, but don't talk about others and vilify them. Worry, brothers, about your faults and the way you look. Forget other people. Good tidings be upon those that look into their life and pick out their own faults and then fix them. Also, brothers in Islam, what we know about Rabi' is that he forgave others. He forgave others. Even if people treated him badly, he forgave others. That's how he was. No matter how bad the situation was, he would always forgive others. One day, Rabi' bought a horse. And he tied this horse to something and then started praying. After he finished praying, he found the horse missing. The horse was gone. So he said, Oh Allah, verily this man, and he saw the man that stole his horse, but he was too busy praying. He didn't want to cut his prayers off. He said, Oh Allah, verily this man stole from me and I never stole from him. Oh Allah, if he is rich, then guide him. He didn't say, Oh Allah, destroy him. He said, Oh Allah, if he is rich, then guide him. And if he is poor, then provide for him. Al-Rabi' makes a good dua for the thief. Made a good dua. He didn't ask Allah to destroy him or to hurt him. None of that. Today, if a person's thong or shoes was stolen from the mosque, he would go crazy. He would start to shout and swear and maybe even curse the thief. On the other hand, there are people that forgive and pardon others and do what Al-Rabi' done. So brothers in Islam, I remind you to lower your gazes if you pass by a woman or a woman passes by you. Don't look at haram. Fear Allah and Allah knows what you do. Also, don't vilify others. Don't speak about others, back by others. Don't waste your time doing these things, wallahi. Also, treat people nicely, even if they treat you badly. And lastly, brothers in Islam, make dua for your Muslim brothers. أيها الناس إن الله وملائكته يصلون على النبي أيها الذين آمنوا صلوا عليه وسلموا تسليما اللهم صل على محمد وعلى آل محمد كما صليت على إبراهيم وعلى آل إبراهيم إنك حميد مجيد وارض اللهم عن الخلفاء الراشدين أبي بكر وعمر وعثمان وعلي وعن سائر الصحابة والتابعين متعنا اللهم بأسماعنا وأبصارنا وقواتنا ما أحييتنا واجعله الوارث منا اللهم اجعل ثأرنا على من ظلمنا وانصرنا على من عادانا ولا تجعل الدنيا أكبر همنا ولا مبلغ علمنا ولا تسلط علينا بذنوبنا من لا يخافك يخافك ولا يرحمنا. اللهم أعز الإسلام والمسلمين وأذل الكفرة والمشركين. اللهم انصر المجاهدين في كل مكان الذين يجاهدون في سبيلك. اللهم انصرهم وثبت أقدامهم وزلزل أقدام أعدائهم. اللهم شتت شمل أعدائك ومزق جمعهم ورد كيدهم في نحورهم يا رب العالمين. اللهم احفظ أئمة المسلمين وقادتهم من كل سوء وانصرهم بالحق وانصر الحق بهم يا رب العالمين. إن الله يأمر بالعدل والإحسان وإيتاء ذي القربى وينهى عن الفحشاء والمنكر والبغي يعظكم لعلكم تذكرون. فاذكروا الله العظيم يذكركم وادعوا يستجب لكم وذكر الله أكبر والله يعلم ما تصنعون. وأقيموا الصلاة.
يا أيها الذين آمنوا إذا لقيتم الذين كفروا زحفا فلا تولوهم الأدبار ومن يولهم يومئذ دبره إلا متحرفا لقتال أو متحيزا إلى فئة فقد باء بغضب من الله فقد باء بغضب من الله ومأواه جهنم وبئس المصير. فلم تقتلوهم ولكن الله قتلهم وما رميت إذ رميت ولكن الله رمى وليبلي المؤمنين منه بلاء حسنا إن الله سميع عليم. ذلكم وأن الله موهن كيد الكافرين. إن تستفتحوا فقد جاءكم الفتح وإن تنتهوا فهو خير لكم وإن تعودوا نعد ولن تغني عنكم فئتكم شيئا ولو كثرت يا أيها الذين آمنوا أطيعوا الله ورسوله ولا تولوا عنه وأنتم تسمعون ولا تكونوا كالذين قالوا سمعنا وهم لا يسمعون إن شر الدواب عند الله الصم البكم الذين لا يعقلون ولو علم الله فيهم خيرا لأسمعهم ولو أسمعهم لتولوا وهم معرضون يا أيها الذين آمنوا استجيبوا لله وللرسول إذا دعاكم لما يحييكم واعلموا أن الله يحول بين المرء وقلبه وأنه إليه تحشرون واتقوا فتنة لا تصيبن الذين ظلموا منكم خاصة واعلموا أن الله شديد العقاب واذكروا إذ أنتم قليل مستضعفون في الأرض تخافون أن يتخطفكم الناس فآواكم وأيدكم بنصره ورزقكم من الطيبات لعلكم تشكرون يا أيها الذين آمنوا لا تخونوا الله والرسول وتخونوا أماناتكم واعلموا أنما أموالكم وأولادكم فتنة وأن الله عنده أجر عظيم. واعلموا أنما أموالكم وأولادكم فتنة وأن الله عنده أجر عظيم. يا أيها الذين آمنوا إن تتقوا الله يجعل لكم فرقانا ويكفر عنكم سيئاتكم ويغفر لكم والله ذو الفضل العظيم. وإذ يمكر بك الذين كفروا ليثبتوك أو يقتلوك أو يخرجوك ويمكرون ويمكر الله والله خير الماكرين. وإذا تتلى عليهم آياتنا قالوا قد سمعنا لو نشاء لقلنا مثل هذا قالوا قد سمعنا لو نشاء لقلنا مثل هذا إن هذا إلا أساطير الأولين. وإذ قالوا اللهم إن كان هذا هو الحق من عندك فأمطر علينا حجارة من السماء أو ائتنا بعذاب أليم. وما كان الله ليعذبهم وأنت فيهم وما كان الله معذبهم وهم يستغفرون. وما لهم ألا إن أولياؤه إلا المتقون ولكن أكثرهم لا يعلمون وما كان صلاتهم عند البيت إلا مكاء وتصدية فذوقوا العذاب بما كنتم تكفرون
يا شبابا قد أنابا وإلى الله استجابا إن من يرجو الثواب لا يبالي بالصعاب